Alright guys, welcome back to another exciting tutorial. I'm so glad to be here. So in this tutorial we want to see how we can try to solve who and the highest bonus, like the problem we're about to solve in the first time. Okay, so we're going to do, because this is public and Tableau public, you cannot save it the moment you get done. So you are going to be you can only save it on here by logging in with your email and password. However, if you are not it can be saved locally on your computer. That is the difference. Okay, so let's just dive in. So what I did before has been gone because I didn't save it, so we have to do it back again. I intentionally use this concept because so that we will not be able so that we will not rely much on copying instead getting stuck to where we are before. Okay, so I really need to pick this thing back, and which is the file. So I think I have something like Tableau data here, so I'm going to come in here, click and select. So by the time I select, it's going to load for some few seconds and it's going to bring that particular data in for us. Don't forget we have the data, and then we have the data source, and we have the sheet. So when you click on the sheet, you have your working environment. So what we're going to do is that we'll drag the region here, and let's drag the rep also here. Sorry, drag the rep also here. So by the time you do that, you have these the region and the representative. So by the time you do that, we need to know how much they have made, but they've actually sold out. So we need to drag this unit and put it back in there. So by the time we do that, you can see it gives us a graph, and I think I will have to make this thing a little bit easier to work with. So sorry, I want to reduce the size, but nevertheless, let's make it bigger like this so that we're seeing it clearly. So but if you look at it, you can see that Alex has higher unit, and this has Richard and probably James. If you look at them, I mean we have Richard, we have Alex, and we have Bill. So but all these things we can never know which if you look at, this is west, this is east, and this is central. So the number of people that earn that probably sells higher, that will earn the bonus in central is Alex, and followed by the east we have Richard, and followed by the west we have James. But this is just unit. It is not unit, is not just a measure. We need to know how much they've actually made. All right, good. So in view of this, we need to create a calculation. We need to find the means of calculating the price, not just the unit. So, and if you see the number of units, if you can multiply it with the prices, you will be able to deduce that in dollars. Okay, so like if you look at this, let me show you real quick. Here you can navigate in there and double click. So when you click, you can see it tells you the unit price and the unit. So if you multiply 4.099 to 62, it will give you the actual price that person have actually sold out, not just the unit, not just the price. This is the unit price. That's one price per particular product. So if you multiply this with this 62, that means this person has earned 62 times it has earned. This is not going to be like in dollars. Okay, and that's exactly what we want to do. So that can we do that. Before we proceed, you have to come to this particular environment. You right click, you see create calculated feed. So if you want to do some manipulations by doing some calculations, this is exactly where you're going to go. All right, so I'm clicking on it, and then it's going to tell me what exactly do I want to do. I would say total, and I'm going to say total sales. So here all I have to do is that you can see there's an environment here that is actually blinking. So I have to say I want to drag unit in there, and I want to drag unit price in there too. So before I do that, I have to say multiply by. Multiply by here is something star. So you hold on your shift keyboard and click on number 8 here. I have it on my keyboard. So by the time you do that, you can easily drag price in there too. So by the time you do that, you can see unit plus unit price. That means you're calculating, right? That's awesome. So you can now click on OK. So by the time you click on OK, you see another thing that is being designed in here like a unit, and it equals to in front of it. You can see the equals to that is in front of it. So that's exactly telling us that these particular field, it's for what? Calculations in price. So if you want to do that, you can easily delete this. You can click and just find the way of deleting it or removing it. You can see when you click it, it's going to say remove. So I say you see remove, it's not going to be there again, so you can replace it with this total sales, and let's see what's going to happen. You can see we have that this in price. Instead of you start seeing unit here, you still see total sales. So if you look at here, we have Matthew, which has the higher. So Matthew is going to be paid at the central because it's going to be given the bonus. So if you look at the east, we are going to have Suzanne, and if you look at the west, we're going to have James. So this is exactly what I want to show you, and this is pretty awesome. You can decide to change this thing to probably bar chart or whatever. You can change it to anything. You can see I'm changing it here. You can change it to this and then that and that. I'm going to press Ctrl Z, Ctrl Z, Ctrl Z so that to leave it the default. So actually this is what I really want to show you. So this is awesome. We're getting there. So this is how to actually get the numbers of the people at each region that will earn the bonus because of their performance and sales. All right, so this is pretty easy. So by the time you start analyzing, you have a lot of scenarios. You know how to manipulate your data, you know where to actually put your columns, you know where to actually put your rows. But just have it at the back of your mind that okay, by the time you're looking at these rows, you can look at it, and rows means okay, what is going to be at the rows, but the column is what is going to be at the column. So that's just it. So if you look at this, the reason why we have this total sale is because at the row. The reason I have this column is by we want to have each and everything in here separately. So okay, so that is where I'm actually going to stop for now. In the next tutorial, we are going to see how to manipulate with color, and this is where we are coming from. See, we'll work on this particular color. We'll see how we can manipulate some colors, and you are going to fall in love with it, and this is going to be pretty awesome. So hope you really enjoy this tutorial. In the next tutorial, let's dive into something more awesome, and I can't wait to have you in there. Bye.